Maayong bunta guys, and welcome again to another episode of BTB Podcast. So time check, it is 6:57 a.m. And mo po dyan pagmata na to, no? So naamtay na hunahunaan nga topic, mo na nga kuha din sa camera and record sa atong podcast. So karong buntaga, or karong adlaw, we are gonna talk about something nga sometimes most of us, especially kadtong mga mga bag-ong tubo or mga bataton karon nga mataken for granted nila. And mo ni ang ginatawag nato nga sa English nga opportunity, or sa Bisaya pa kay gayunan. So this morning, we are gonna talk about the 4 actions that we must take, especially those sa katong mga teenager, no, to find our opportunity. So for those of you nga naa pa sa ilang mga 20s or early 30s, maybe daghan nang niabot sa inyong nga opportunity, no, nga inyong na-taken for granted. And or sometimes inyong gitake ang opportunity but it seems like nilabay ra sa inyo or wala jud na wala na implement sa kung unsa jud angay na siya i-implement nga opportunity. So karon we are gonna talk about unsaon nimo pagkahibaw nga ang kana nga opportunity is para gid sa imuha, because moa na sila no nga ang opportunity mulabay ra na siya once in a blue moon. But para nako, there are a lot of opportunities, but it is actually your responsibility to find kung unsa jud para imuha. So dili ko motuan ng kausaran na mulabay sa imong lifetime ang opportunity, no. I believe nga daghan og opportunity sa kalibutan. It's up to you how you find the opportunity for you. There are ways nga para makahibaw ka nga kana nga opportunity is para na imuha. Kay opportunity comes in different forms, no. There are a lot of opportunities nga mulabay sa atoa. It could be someone nga mo tabang sa atoa nga to build, for example, na ay motabang sa imuha or mo invest imong negosyo, or na ay motabang sa imuha mo pasud og trabaho, or na ay motabang sa imuha para makalingkawas mo sa kalisod. That's other forms of opportunity. And karon we are gonna talk about it. So how would you find your opportunity? So first tip is that you have to look for it. Okay, ang wala kasagaran nung opportunity daw kay moabot na sa imuha bisag dili pangitaon, but para nako, you have to find it. You have to look for it. Kay dili na siya for example wala kay gibuhat and moabot na opportunity bisag wala kay gibuhat, dili na siya yung ana. You have to look for it because it's just anywhere naara na ang opportunity bisag asa. And it is as a person, it is our obligation to find it or to look for it. Kay before you can see opportunity, you have to be looking for opportunity. Before ka makita sa kung unsa sa mga butang gusto nimong makita, kinahanglan nimo siya pangitaon, di ba? This seems basic, but many people have given up looking for opportunity. Uban nga na lang magsalig na lang sa kung unsa nila ihungit. And it's actually one of the reasons nga nung maguba imong kinabuhi, because you are just there sitting on your couch doing nothing. So sometimes you have to do something for you to gain something. Muna ilang ginaingon, no? And this is why there is the saying, you wouldn't see an opportunity if it hit you in the face. Opportunity can literally be right where you are, but you're blind to it. So muna akong giingon, opportunity is everywhere. Wata kay ba nara na si mong kilid or nara na sa unahan, nara na pikas iskina, and you are just there not looking for it. You're just waiting for it to approach you, which is very unlikely, no? Kay ikaw man ang nag-need ng opportunity, so basically you will be the one who will look for it. Okay? Kay kasagaran mong good mindset sa sa mga tao, no, especially sa kung unsay na gipadangat sa atong mga parents sa ato ang opportunity moabot na siya in kuan bisag din nimo pangitaon. But for me dili jud, kay you have to unsay nga aning kuan kanang murag ipakita nimo nga deserving ka para anang opportunity para moabot na. And for you to be called as deserving ana nga opportunity, you have to do something. You have to give value to yourself. You have to you have to actually do everything para makuha ng opportunity. Okay, so next is be willing to read and research. So sa akong gingon ganiha, you have to give value to yourself para makuha or makita na siyang opportunity. And how would you do that? It is actually by gaining knowledge, gaining information. And for you to gain knowledge, you have to read and research. Yes, there is a value in reading and researching, because you would not know about something if dili ka mag-research and dili sa ka magbasa. Okay, nganong kasagaran sa mga successful people, they really are fond of reading. If you are following some of the influentials in YouTube like Chinkitan and kinsa pa ba? If you know Arvin Urubia, they're actually fond of reading, they say. So, what's okay ba if tinuod ba? Kay hindi mi kaila, of course. But then, permi lang is iingon nga reading is a power. There is really a value in reading. And because by reading man good, you are actually acquiring ang mga butang nga naa sa book, in which kana nga book is also created by those people nga is knowledgeable enough, no, para maka-create ang mga book. And ang content ana is something nga valuable since they are creating it. Kinsa may mo create og something nga nga trash, no. So meaning kana nga book contains words and sentences nga which is makatabang sa imuha. So by reading and by researching, you are actually giving value to yourself. You are kung sa baldi pa na murag, by reading you are actually feeling ang baldi, no. Kay dili man na mapuno ang baldi if dili na nimo ablihan ng gripo nga nas tungod ana. So ayaw pag-expect nga na kay value or mahatagan ng value imong kagalingon by just sitting around. You have actually to do something. You have to read, you have to research, or if there are things nga ganahan nimong pagabuhaton, then nganong unsa pa may giwat nimo? Okay? Why are you not doing anything? If that's really what you wanna do, then do it. If you are afraid nga someone will say something about what you're doing, ayaw na sila kay wala na sila paki sa mga, as I always said sa akong podcast, no, wala na ipaki ang ubang tao nimo if you're just starting. nag-start pa man ka, una pa na sila manghilabot sa imuha if wala na, successful na ka or you have a lot of following na. Ana pa sila manghilabot. Kay if you're someone nga nag-start pa, wala man sila makuha sa imuha. So puros lang gina sila tan-aw sa imuha huwat ug mga masayop ka. But somewhat na siguro no if you're already someone nga known or you already value kanang dako na kag value. For example, ikaw na si Jeff Bezos. Daghan na ka nagmanghilabot sa imuha and every step nga imong pagabuhaton na sila ikasulti mapabati or mapanindot pa na imong pagabuhaton nagi na sila masulti because you are valuable. And if something is valuable, tanang mata sa tao is nana diha. Wala mo tan-aw og tai, di ba? So ang tan-awon sa mga tao is ang alahas, which is valuable, or diamonds mo na tan-awon sa mga tao, pero ug ikaw tai pa ka, way mo tan-aw nimo. Wag mo hikap nimo, di ba? So mo na give value to yourself, and you cannot actually gain that value if you're just lying around your couch barog dia. Okay, so do things nga feeling nimo nga makapa-give value sa imong kagalingon. Okay, next is you have to go for it. What does it mean? Sa akong giingon pa, you have to do something. You have to, sa giingon pa ning article no, actually nagbasa kog article diri, nagtanod ko. Wala ako nagbasa, na ako'y marag reference. So sa giingon pa niya diri, you have to live where you are comfortable. Okay? So na ako'y nadunggan nga podcast, actually I think from kinsa ba to nalimot ko. Basta one of the influential people sa YouTube, no? I think it's Sir Arvin. Dili ko sure. But anyway, yan na siya nga you will not grow sa lugar kung wherein you're comfortable. Okay? You have to get out that place and find yourself somewhere else. Kay para niya, being in a place wherein it's very comfortable for you, dili na ka mobuhat og something new. Kay you are already satisfied with the things that you have. You are already gihungitan na ka sa kung unsay mga gipanghungit sa imuha or sa kung unsay need nimo. So bali, because of that, dili na ka mangitag paagi nga unsay tawag aning makapa dili na ka mabuhat og something makahimo sa imuha nga mas maayo pang tao because you are already satisfied or of what you have. Muna siya. And staying with mommy and daddy past the age of 25 isn't going to work. Hala, patay. 23 na biyata, no? So, bali, ang kuan ko, no, by the past of 25, ang pasabot diri is, you really have to get out and find yourself somewhere else. So, dili na daw magsalig, which is, maumon din kasagaran na ito mga Pinoy, no? Bisan nagtiguang na kaayo, gapuyo gihapon sa mama o papa. Guilty sa kuan na, no? Because mao na kuan manguda sa Filipino, we are actually taught to be family centered, wherein we have still to be connected with our parents even at the age of 30s, 40s, and even for your lifetime. Mo na some of us maglisod og find sa ilang true potential or sa ilang opportunity because they are already in their comfort zone. Nagets ba? Or ba? Clear ba? Kay sometimes people would tend to think nga ay dili na ko work or dili na ko trabahoon ning butanga because I have already the things that I need or mabuhi ramang ko if dili ko na buhaton. mo na yung mga thinking sa uban. But then the people who are rich, dili ing ana ilang thinking, lahi ilang thinking kay para nila comfort zone, being in a comfort zone will ruin your life. It will destroy you. Even though you have what you need, but eventually dili sa tanang panahon naa na nga kuan, naa na ang mga gikinahanglan nimo sa imong kilid. Okay? And dili ra na, and kaning kuan, kaning tip number 3, no, aside from being comfortable or staying away from the place nga comfortable ka, you have also to do the things nga dili comfortable, or you have to get out of your box. If you're about to do something nga makes you feel excited or afraid, you're actually in the right track. If nakay pagabuhaton nga maghadlok para sa imuha, or kanang actually usay no misinterpret nato ang excitement sa kahadlok. Usay if ma-excite ta doing something, kuan makaingon ta nga hadlok ta, wherein dili na siya hadlok, it's actually excitement. Sometimes misinterpret nato. But for those of you nga kuan hadlok mubuhat sa usa ka butang nga dugay na nilang gusto buhaton, I think you're on the right track. Because something makes you feel uncomfortable or makes you feel afraid or excited, it's actually the things nga you have to do. Mo na yung mga sakto nga butang imong buhaton, because you're getting out of your comfort zone, you're doing something nga dili ka comfortable, you're doing something nga valuable. Okay, maybe, just maybe, you need a new passport for your opportunity sa abroad lagi dayon, no? Or actually, it's a good way to find your potential abroad. Kasi gingon dire, you have to stay out of your comfort zone. And being abroad, although wala pa ko kasuway, but sa akong nakuan na observe, it's actually very hard to be there. You are alone there for almost a year plus, and you eat alone, you do things alone, you pray alone. So I think that's also a good way para to find your potential. The point is, the opportunity may not be where you are, because you might be a big fish in a small pond. Unsay pasabot ani? You might be a big fish in a small pond. So maybe you are valuable somewhere dili ka belong. Baka siguro ni pasabot ani, which is true. For example, you're not belong at first, muna pasabot. Because na yung mga ubang tao nga ni successful sila when they get out in their comfort zone, or nangita sila something dili sila comfortable, so ilang gi-implement, and at first feeling nila dili sila belong aning venture, but eventually ni succeed sila, and mo nakita nila ang ilang true potential or ang ilang opportunity. Okay, so we are already in the last part no sa ato ang tips on how to find your opportunity. And before we go to the last tip, I just want to thank someone who actually given or provided this microphone that we are using right now. So you already know who you are. So thank you so much for this one. Okay. So, before tamo proceed, musta na day mo guys? Okay ra? I hope you're doing well, and lang no? Survive lang jud ta. Okay, so we are actually on the I think 6th episode na ni nato or 5th. Di so sure. I think napa ko'y isa sa karon we kuantaron March 20, and I have actually wala pa ko'y na ko isa ka podcast nga wala pa na ako na-upload no, wala pa mo ko mahuman o kuan edit niya. So kuan na to siya murag mga I think kuan na it was January nga ako siyang gi-record, and karon unsa na taro March 20, almost 3 months na wala ako sa nakuan giahak na busy mong ta. So ang katong actually gi-upload ako pag last, which is katong kuan why people cheat. Gi kuan to siya same day to nako siya gibuhat atong podcast no. So moto maybe this week ma-upload na ko tong kuan no 5th episode, and this is the 6th one karon nga atong gi-record. So make contacts. Number 4. Fourth tip on how you unsa to? The fourth tip or actions you must take to find opportunity is you have to leverage. You have to know a lot of people for you to find your opportunity. Nga naman. Okay. So actually, opportunity comes with other people. Ang kanang opportunity nga imong gipangita, it could be given by other people sa imuha. It could be someone close to you. It could be someone nga wala nimo kaila. But the sure thing is, it would come from other people. Okay? Ikaw ra, imo kagalingon, you're just looking for it. But the one who will give it to you is other people. And ang gibutang sa diri sa website no, contacts equal contracts. Wow. How big is your power base? How big is your pipeline? Pipeline. The more people you know, the more opportunities will come your way. This is actually very true. Because most especially kanang mga successful people or mga rich people, like for example Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, do you think sila ray ga buhatan na ilahang mga ventures karon, or do you think wala na sila kailangan itabang sa ilaha para or to build their empire? Ana there are a lot of investors, or before pa na kay karon murag sila na may investors kay they have already the money. But before katong wala pa na sila mga karot, most especially if they have an idea nga feeling sa investors nga murag kuan ang kanim ko mga investors is visionary ni sila. If feeling nila sa usa ka idea is na ay nindot nga outcome in the future, then invest sila maski pila pa ilang magastuhan na nga idea. Okay? So moto, if ikaw ang nag-start pa ka, you really have or you really need someone nga mo, or if entrepreneur ka nga mo invest sa imuha ana nga butang because you have nothing, wala kay karot. And that is actually the use of leverage or the use of contacts. You have someone nga mo support sa imuha, you have someone to listen sa imuha, and you have someone to give you the opportunity that you need. Okay? So make contacts. There's a reason why successful network marketers make a lot of money. They prospect. So, mga prospect. Mga prospects or mga tao nga they think could get them a lot of downlines. Okay, your next opportunity might just be with someone you don't even know. Yes, that's what I've said earlier. You need to go out and meet them. If ikaw ang tao nga naara sulod pirmi sa balay, excuse me, you have to get out and look for someone nga makahatag sa imong opportunity. But before you do that, make sure nga nakay-value. You give value to yourself first before looking for someone nga makatabang sa imuha. Okay? I think okay, so what is your opportunity that you need? Each of these uh sometimes mo buwan nga opportunity to lose weight, or opportunity to get a job, or opportunity to get a scholarship, or opportunity to um, to have a business or whatnot. All of us have different opportunities nga gipangita, but what's kung unsay kuan nila, unsay parehas is that we are looking for something that could change our lives. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for listening, and see you at the next podcast. I thank you dahil sa mga ni ko ano. Thank you sa mga ni support sa last na to nga mga podcasts, and I'll make a shout out next no sa kadtong mga ni comment. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.